All right. This is a special one. This is a special recording. This time, I'm filming this because I made a choice. I made a choice for myself that I need it to go on the record, both for me and for anyone who has an opinion on my choice. Because a year from now, I would like to look at this and question whether or not I made the right choice. Because this one's hard. I will admit this choice was, my heart is pumping. My heart is pumping. I'm frustrated. I'm nervous. I'm scared. I'm terrified. So many emotions. This is a way that I haven't felt in months. These are emotions on the level with toxic relationship emotions. I don't feel great about this situation. I really don't. But that's why I needed to go on my page. Because a lot of the times you get to see the happy me. You get to see the happy me. You get to see me doing me and living my life and having fun. Except for now. Right now you get to see a scared me. You get to see basically something that I think we all go through, where we don't know if we made the right choice or not and we're terrified. That's what this is. So I woke up from my nap at around like 5:30, and I woke up to a couple of messages. One of them being from my boss. And I'll read it to you. I'm going to read this conversation in its full, like, this is word for word, because I need the transparency. Hey Mariano, I hope you're well rested and healed, because I'm sick. Please make sure you come to work well rested and presentable. When you first started working here, it seemed like you were taking your time and picking your work attire meticulously. There's been some lapse for some reason. I need you to be on point and show me that you like your job this week. I can't have any mistakes like leaving a business bag worth over $2,500 just out in the open. It was a serious matter and I need to make sure that you are aware of it. This is a good opportunity for you and I know you can do it. I just need you to be enthusiastic about continuing to learn and develop into a self-sufficient member of Stabiles. That's what I woke up to. And I didn't like it. I didn't like it one bit. So we can digress it part by part. Let's talk about the first bit, the one about my work attire, which I was extremely confused with, because if you see me around campus, if you've seen me around campus at all, I don't dress like a slum bag. I think I dress fine. I dress fine for work attire, I think. Like, I think there's been maybe like one day or twice that I dressed in like a sweatpant with a turtleneck with a vest on for work. But to me, like, that was a fire fit. I'm not really sure what my work attire issue is, but we'd never discussed it before. This was my first time being told anything about my work attire, so I was confused, but that's not what I really cared about. It's something confused. I could care less who's right or wrong. Second statement, we can't have you making mistakes like leaving a $2,500 business bag out in the open. Yeah, that's my fault. I don't know if it was worth $2,500, because when I left it out in the open, I did my own math. The number doesn't matter. It was filled with expensive things, whether it's $2,500 or not, doesn't matter. The mistake was completely my fault. And we talked about it when it happened. The confusion I'm having here is, why did we need to bring it back up? I didn't like it. Especially that it was a serious matter and I need to make sure that you are aware of it. We talked about it before. I was aware of it and I still am. That's what I didn't like. The thing I don't like about this job, my boss, is that he's very... I don't know if it's just me, but I swear sometimes you could tell when someone on the surface level is saying nice things, and yet they still make you feel uneasy. And in this case, like, saying nice things, and yet I'm still terrified of losing my job and that you're upset with me. Because we handled this before, saying nice things, and yet I still have the feeling that you're a snake. And that's something I've encountered many times. And I wasn't gonna give it. This one was hard because it's a feeling. It's just, I'd like to work in a place where I felt safe with and where I felt that I trusted and admired my boss. And I just wasn't feeling it. Next part. This is a good opportunity for you, and I know you can do it. I just need you to be enthusiastic about continuing to learn and develop into a self-sufficient member of Stabiles. That's the part I probably dislike the most. Like, if you're gonna tell me that this is a good opportunity for me, it better actually be a good opportunity, because what I see here is any standard retail job. What I see here is more of ego than anything. Like, is this a good opportunity for me? Really? Or is this like a job that anyone else can get at some other shop, at the shop next door? What's so special? I'm not convinced. It seemed egotistical. I just need you to be enthusiastic about continuing to learn and develop into a self-sufficient member of Stabiles. Listen. I can close. I can open. I've handled the store by myself. I've handled our second location by myself. I know how to do things that members there that have been working for 2 years don't know how to do. And beyond that, he was planning on like giving me more responsibilities soon. I don't know at what point you will consider me to be self-sufficient, if I can already do pretty much everything that they can. Like, granted, I make mistakes too, and I still need to learn things. I need to learn like product detail. I would have needed to learn product details, and like every now and then I still have to ask like where things go, but like, I'm trained. That just comes with time. I'm already self-sufficient. Like, these are just questions that anybody else would have, I feel. So obviously, I woke up, I read that, I was it made me frustrated to a point that I was just not really happy with. So I'll read you my response. After thinking about it for a bit, I said, well, I actually don't think you should continue to have me working for you. Unfortunately, I'm not enthusiastic about the job and making sales for the shop. If you asked me to be, you'd be requesting me to do something I don't like, and I can't do that to myself. From working, I've learned that I wouldn't make a good salesperson because I don't want to push people into a direction to buy something. And unfortunately, I'm also not the type of worker who forces himself to do things he doesn't like. You can ask me to memorize product details, ask me to learn the best form of communication with customers, and to be enthusiastic. But the twist of the plot is that by asking me to be these things, you take away the enthusiasm in me. I'm not a salesperson, and if that's the role in Stabiles that you had in mind for me, you probably want someone else. There's more. One sec. I don't see how this is a good opportunity, though. So far, I've been paid $14 an hour and haven't been taught anything that I deem special. I'm still sick, too. I actually missed school. Okay. I guess that's I just told them I was sick and I can't come into work tomorrow. Actually, I said, I'll leave it up to you to decide if you want me to come into work tomorrow. Because I was pretty much telling them, like, I'm not going to be a good fit for this job. And it's up to you to decide if you want to fire me. And the response I got was, first off, you're welcome. Second, you were told that you were going to learn and show. You were told to learn and show us that you are capable of doing a job, with job in quotation marks. I don't know why job is in quotation marks. So you would get bumped up. This conversation was started to reveal your true colors, and now that I see them, you are done. Good luck, Mariano. Interesting. And to that I replied, thanks. Good luck to you guys as well. Much love, with the yellow heart. You know, reading this out loud, I think I played it well. See, but like, my feeling that he's just very snaky is just like, word for word, this conversation was started to reveal your true colors, and now that I see them, you are done. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't. Maybe it's just me. But like, if you start a conversation to see my true colors, like just be direct with me. We don't need to do indirect shit. And now that I see them, you are done. Like, okay, why are you acting like a boss man? Relax. That's my dilemma. I'm not. Man, I really hope I made the right choice. Because if I did, I guess either way, this is gonna be a good chance for me to like learn what it's like to not have someone like really like you, to like be rejected, to be told no, to be fired. This is my first job and it's my first time getting fired. So I guess whichever way this pans out, there's nothing wrong with learning. There's nothing wrong with experiencing rejection. That much I know. It's always a good comfort experience, expanding a boundary. But I don't know. I'm terrified because I needed the job. I did. I needed it to pay rent. I needed it to continue to go to school. It's not the end of the world for me. It never is. If you're not dead, it's never the end of the world. But, I don't know. Now I'm gonna need to figure something out. So that's my dilemma. If you have an opinion, I would love to hear it. For right now, this is just something I need to let simmer. Thank you for listening if you listened this far.